Any game, Liverpool game that I see Konate game, Mabasi, I will never watch it. Like once I see starting lineup and I see Konate on the starting lineup, I'll not watch it. You understand? When I was, you see, let me tell you one thing about this guy. After watching that game, you see that guy. That guy is a disaster. That's the most useless player Liverpool. See, let me tell you, as much as all of us watched, most of us watched Carragher, and we realized that Carragher was just an average player. And the next set of fans, people that I will come for, are people that will tell you that it is Konate that used to help Van Dijk. See you people, our case will end in police station. Do you understand? You see, Konate is a big disaster. Konate made life miserable for Bradley. That was taxed to mark Doku. Till Doku saw that Konate was an easy outlet. Do you know why Man City made that position their outlet? They realized that the closest person to Bradley there was Konate, and they can exploit that position. And that was what they did. And this car was. Let me tell you something, penalty, the controversial penalty. Before I criticize the officials that unjustly awarded that penalty, do you know that Bradley had already recovered that ball from that boy? Then this big for nothing, who is just panicking for nothing, came from nowhere and patched the ball. The ball ricocheted on the body of Doku again and came back to Doku. See, Liverpool made one of the worst mistakes Liverpool have made in transfer window ever was not signing Gehi. I remember I was always clamoring for Liverpool to send this Konate to the reserve team. Most of you here will come out and say, "Why are you saying that?" You know, see, the fact that I can forgive Gomez, I expected the coach to remove this boy in that first 10 minutes or first 15 minutes, substitute him. He's doing nothing. He's a liability. See, I can forgive Gomez for making a silly mistake, but I cannot forgive Konate. I can forgive Gomez. That's why I don't want Konate there. If it was Gomez that made that mistake, I would have easily forgiven him. But remembering that Konate is comfortably running down his contract. In fact, if Liverpool offer Konate contract extension, you know that our management will be the most useless management ever. If I hear again that Liverpool are offering Konate contract, and then by January Liverpool are not in looking for Gehi to sign, don't wait for free. Bring in Gehi by January. He should be a major. By now, you should open talks with Crystal Palace to see how much you can buy now. That deal that would have been done. In fact, before 1st of January, agreement should be reached. Konate is a waste of space. Konate is not a kind of player that should play for Liverpool. He's not good. Imagine, from that first mistake he made, I don't want to first criticize the officials for the wuru they did in that game, the GPT. You understand? But let me talk about Konate. That guy was a disaster. Made life difficult for the player. See a young boy, Bradley, who was having a good game from nowhere. Ball that he had already recovered from nowhere. This one that does not even have self-control, that cannot even carry himself. Look at Erling Haaland go. How on earth would you jump up as tall as you are? You could not win that duel. Erling Haaland that was behind still headed the ball and scored. How? See, coach, it's time for you to drop that ball. He's not good. When they fire you, he will still remain in the team. A boy who is rebelling, running down his contract just to join Real Madrid free of charge, and you are still accommodating him. Are you okay? Are you okay? 3-0 at Manchester City. You check out all the goals you considered. You realize that about the one that deflected on Van Dijk. The Van Dijk disallowed goal. That one, we'll talk about that one. But the thought of Konate alone, I cannot watch Liverpool game where Konate is playing again. You understand? Just the way sometime in the past, once I see Carragher in starting lineup, I don't watch the game. Once I see Carragher in starting lineup, I tell my brother, will not this game, let's say, will not go watch him. I not go watch him. That's how it is with Konate. Konate is a bank average, below average defender.